All right, C3 to check out here at Unique Specialty and Classics. Listen to this. This is a two-owner car. The second owner bought this car in 1984. Believed to be original miles. We're going to get to that in just a little bit. First of all, underneath the hood, numbers matching 350 V8. That's paired up with a numbers matching automatic transmission. Let's go ahead and take a close look at this front fascia. Odometer reads a little over 17,000 miles on it, by the way. Now, there's a couple little spots, and I don't even know if I can get them to show up. That little spot right here, there's been some touch-up, and it's tough to find. There's one in this area. There's a few on the T-tops, but they're very minute. And considering it's a 1977, paint has a nice shine to it, nice condition. Check out the still pictures. Let me tell you where to see those here just real quick. UniqueClassicCars.com. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link down below the video in the description. That's going to take you right to our website. Of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. Now you can see that paint has a nice shine on the hood. Speaking of underneath the hood, nicely equipped, power steering, power brakes, AC. Technician did note that the AC compressor does work. It's still running R12 though. Did not blow cold, so that will need a little attention. Riding on the Goodyear Eagle ST radials. Slotted wheels, beauty rings, Chevrolet Motor Division center caps. Great looking wheel in this car. Very classic. And as you can see, the passenger side here really free of any major nicks, dings, or scratches. Paint code 80, so it's tan buckskin. And interior 642, so buckskin leather interior, which is an extremely nice shape, which coincides with what the second owner of this car is stating, that it is original miles, and he's had it since 1984. So, in the still pictures, you're going to be able to see the T-tops in and the T-tops out. They'll also come with the storage bags. For when you take them out, want to put them in the storage bags and strap them down behind the seats in the storage area. Dual exhaust intact, that is complete with the catalytic converter, and as you can see, paint in the rear of the car also has a nice shine to it. We're going to start it up, let you hear it run, take a peek underneath the hood. Jason's going to take it for a drive. Stick around to the very end. You can see this bright work on the top of that T-bar area. Very nice shape also. And once again, all those still pics, UniqueClassicCars.com. All right, a few notes from the technician that looked at this one when it was in our service department. Yeah, I told you about the AC. He mentioned the heater core was bypassed. Brakes are 70% in the front, 80% in the rear. New aluminum radiator. Did mention the clock and tack were in op. You can see up and down this driver's side. Paint also really free of any major nicks, dings, or scratches. Has a nice shine to it. Powertrain, drivetrain did have your typical seats. I mean, it is a 1977 and the car has been driven. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Passenger window will need some attention too to work properly. It's got a little hitch in its get up, so to speak, going up. Kind of has a catch. Rear wheel bearing and control arms also may need to be looked at in the future. Just stated the control arms a little bit loose. Like I said, Jason's going to take it for a drive, show you how it goes down the road. Door panel looking good. Now take a look at the wear in the seat. There is not much wear at all. That piping isn't even worn through, which you see over here on the driver's side a lot. Not noticing any rips, tears, or holes. So like I said, kind of coincides with what the owner is stating about original miles. Of course, tilt and telescopic wheel on this. There's what the odometer reads right there, 17,692. If you can get that in focus and see it. It'll be in the still pictures too. There you go. Better idea. Let's go ahead and fire it up. All right. The tack is working. Mentioned earlier the tack and clock were not, but I don't know how accurate it is, but it moves. I did notice the clock is not. Water temp, that was a cold start. I wouldn't expect that to be up. Looks like fuel gauge is working, oil pressure and voltmeter. I have not played around with the radio, but I noticed it doesn't look like it's powering up. Well, we got an FM stereo signal light, but I'm not getting any sound out of it. 8-track player. As far as headlights, we get off the high idle. As far as headlights, you could have those pop up and down. So those are working. Power windows here, like I said, that passenger one, there's a little hitch in it. Here's something else I noticed. How many times do you see these pulled all the way down, hanging there? That one's in extremely nice shape, and this dash looks great too. Would not surprise me at all if that previous owner is correct, and that's original miles. He knows how many he bought it with and how many are on it now. Sounds good, like a stock 77 Chevy Vet. A lot of bang for the buck in these C3s, which you can get them for, especially one in nice shape. And here it is, that numbers matching 350. Guys, take a look at the valve covers. It's pretty original. Power steering, power brakes, AC. Mentioned new aluminum radiator. This was his summer fun car, he said, and you can tell it's not been driven in climate weather. Pretty clean hood liner too for a 77. You can see the headlights went back down after I turned them off. Looking pretty stock underneath there, with the exception of that aluminum radiator. All right, stick around a little longer. Jason's going to take it for a drive. 1977 Chevrolet Corvette. Good looking car. Number to call 507-386-1726. UniqueClassicCars.com. And remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, it's George from Motorhood Podcast at Unique Classic Cars.
Hey, and this is Jeremy, and we're here to tell you where you can find our podcast. So first off, on all the Audible platforms, including Spotify, iHeart, etc., and also right here on the YouTube channel where you can find all of our episodes,
as well as the rest of our shenanigans.
A few other fun things that we'll do.
And when in doubt, gas it. Welcome to Motorhood.
Today we're driving a 1977 Chevrolet Corvette. I would refer to it as beige or tan, a very 1977 color. The wipers are working. The turn signals are working. Remember when a lot of things were beige and tan and brown and green and orange? In the late 70s, our gauges are working as well. The temperature gauge showing almost a quarter of the way up from cold, still warming up. The fuel gauge shows almost a half of a tank. We are clock equipped. I don't see it counting the seconds, but there's a clock there on the left. The oil pressure shows 40 psi as we're cruising gently down the road. The volts are charging over 14. The speedometer is working. Now the tachometer appears to be stuck at 400. That one is not moving. This is an automatic right here on the center console, so it's easy to drive. If you hear a little wind noise, that's because the passenger window is down. It currently does not go up. Looking good. Dash looks good. Leather seating, comfortable and in good condition. T-tops over my head. Solid body color T-tops. When you take them out, it's like driving a convertible. The curves of the C3, one of the most recognizable American classic cars. The third generation Corvette. Brakes are working well, nice and smooth. corners flatly, the way a Corvette should. Taking the corners very well. Okay, the tachometer suddenly sprung into action. It's working again. Some of these cars just need to be driven. The worst thing you can do to an old car is leave it sit, not run it every once in a while. That tachometer, just like having fun, it went for a full spin. Entertainment while you drive. I gotta say, this is a fun car, easy to drive, nice riding C3 Corvette. Take a look at all the pictures at uniqueclassiccars.com.